And we are back on Sportsman Radio. I'm your host, Chris Shanafelt, and I am now joined by Minnesota Vikings defensive end Everson Griffen. Thanks for joining the show tonight, Everson. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Just I got done with a great workout this morning and some martial arts, so just woke up from a little nap, just getting ready to do some yoga later on tonight.
Ah, nice. Getting ready for the season?
Yeah, man, just staying focused, staying dedicated, and, just having one goal in mind, and that's just being great at what I do.
Sounds great, man. I want to start this interview off by talking a little bit about your college days, as I see you attended USC. Why did you decide to go there?
I decided to go to USC because, first and foremost, it was close to home. They had a good educational program, and Pete Carroll, he was a coach at that time, so I played under Pete Carroll for 3 years, and he was a great coach to prepare you for the next level.
During your first year at USC, you started as a true freshman and was the first true freshman to start for USC in 21 seasons since Tim Ryan in 1986. Once your first season was in the books, you recorded 21 tackles and 5.5 sacks. When you first decided to attend USC, did you know that you would be getting playing time during your first year?
I knew I was going to get playing time, but I didn't know how much. I just went in with the blinders on and trying to develop as a player as much as possible, learn from the older guys, and just and just learn. I was just adapting to the situation, and I was just trying to take that leadership and run with it.
Now, I'm getting some of this information from Wikipedia, so I want to run it by you and ask you if it's true. I mean, it sounds like a pretty funny story, and hopefully you could tell us about it. It says, during a spring practice in 2008, USC coach Pete Carroll staged one of his well-known pranks by having the L.A. Police Department enter a team meeting and arrest Griffen for physically abusing a freshman who was Trojans offensive guard Matt Meyer. Does that sound about right, Everson?
Yeah, it does. A little prank that Coach Carroll pulled on April Fool's Day, and Matt Meyer, we was going up against each other one-on-one drills, and I just blew him up, and Coach Carroll, we had a whole thing going that I used as freshman. Cops came in, they arrested me, but it was all fun and jokes.
So did you catch on to it though? Did you catch on to it? Did you know it was just a joke?
No, I was part of it. I knew it was. So I knew what was going on. So the other people on the team did. It was like me, Pete Carroll, and the offensive line coach. We only knew that. We only knew that it was going on. Pat Rule, Coach Pat Rule, that the offensive line coach there.
All right, that's cool. With the 100th overall pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings decided to draft you. What was that moment like for you to be drafted into the NFL, Everson?
Man, it was awesome, man. Not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed that I dropped so low, but it was my fault. I had some character issues coming out, but all of them are past me, and I'm ready to become that player that they seen last season and more in 2012. So my whole goal this year is just to elevate my gameplay and go out there and just dominate and just do it every down and show them that that they're gonna have a monster on their hands, and that I really feel that nobody's not going to be able to stop me this year. That's what I got my mindset on.
The Vikings have a nice reputation when it comes to D-lines. When you entered the league, you guys had, of course, Jared Allen, Ray Edwards, Pat, and Kevin Williams. You guys had a nice D-line, to say the least. Was there anybody specific you were excited to meet and learn from once you got to the NFL?
Man, I was excited to meet all of them, man. Just like I said before, they all played the game. Jared Allen played the game on a very high level. Kevin Williams played the game on a very high level, and all them guys, Ray Edwards, Pat Williams, they all play on a high level. And I was excited just to get in there and just learn from them and watch tape with them and watch and see what they're seeing. As we watch the offensive line, and and just take and pick little stuff of what they see, and just throw it in my repertoire and try to be that guy. Just try to sit there and adapt, and that's what I did the whole time.
Did any of the veterans on the team do anything to you and or other rookies on the team, such as give you a bad-looking haircut or make you guys sing in front of the team or anything like that?
No, hazing wasn't allowed, but they just take me up and jump me around on the golf cart. That was fun, man. It was all fun and game.
Everson, during your second season in the NFL, you've seen more time on the field and made some plays. When you got a chance, according to MinnesotaVikings.com, you recorded 21 tackles and 4 sacks playing in all 16 games. Does that sound about right?
Yes, it does.
Can you tell us about that first career sack you got, and would you happen to remember who you got the sack on?
Yeah, it was against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we called a pressure. I think it was it was storm, like on third down, and that's when we stuck everybody in the box, and they let me come free, and I made the big tackle. I made the big hit on the quarterback, and that was my first sack, and it felt good, and everybody was happy for me, and then I kept it going from there.
Yeah, you also forced and recovered a fumble that season. Can you tell us how crazy it is, when the ball is on the ground in no one's possession?
Yeah, man, when the ball's on the ground, you just got to get to it, man. You may have to pull some fingers or poke out some eyes, but at the end of the day, it's all about the love of the game.
That sounds great. Everson, what did you do during that season, or I should say after that season, during workouts, training camp, and practices, man? Because it seemed like this past season, you really had a breakout year, man.
Oh, man, I just dedicated myself to football. No more extracurricular activities. Just focus on football and and just put the time in, put the grind in. What you put in, that's what you're gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? So I put in hard work, and that's what I got out.
And once again, just this past season, you played in all 16 regular season games, 23 tackles, 8 sacks, 1 fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, and an interception for a touchdown. Where the hell did those stats come from?
What?
Where did these stats come from? Was it just the hard work, or you really did have a breakout season this year?
Yeah, man, I just put in the effort, like I said. Just put in the effort, and I had that mindset to get the job done, and that's what I did.
Let's see. I'm gonna. I want to bring you back to the play where you intercepted Sam Bradford of the St. Louis Rams, and you returned it for a score. Well, how tired were you after running those 30 yards, returning that football for a score?
It was a zone drop, and I was playing Bronco to number 2. My number 2 went away. Quarterback looked right at me. I didn't think he was gonna throw it, so I caught it with my hands, and I stiff armed my dude, and I scored a touchdown. It was the best feeling. That was my first touchdown in the NFL, and it felt great.
Did you go to the sidelines and get some oxygen after that play?
Of course I did.
Do defensive ends enter a game thinking they're going to get an interception and, better yet, return it to the house normally?
No, we do not. You just go in and play the game. You just go in there, and play. You just go in there and play the plays that the coach call, and the stuff you practice in practice. So that's all you do.
Last season, yourself and the Minnesota Vikings played very well, shocked many people, including myself, who's a Bears fan, so it didn't feel too good, Everson. Ending the season 10-6. Unfortunately, you guys lost the wild card game against the Green Bay Packers 21-10, and that ended the season. What are some positives Everson Griffen will take from this past season?
I don't know. We just got to build on where we came. It all started with the OTAs and mini camps and off-season workouts, and everybody being there and just everybody grinding together. We got that good team chemistry, and we just got to go out there and start the OTAs, mini camps, and then on to camp and then preseason games, and we just got to do it the best to our ability and go out there and just put our best foot forward and go out there and dominate.
I really appreciate your time tonight, man. I have just a few quick, fun questions for you, and then I want to talk a little bit about what you're doing with Leaders of Tomorrow Foundation. Does that sound all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. What is Everson Griffen's favorite TV show and movie?
American Idol. My favorite movie is Remember the Titans.
Favorite thing to eat?
No, my favorite TV show is that new show called The Resolution.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Favorite thing to eat? I'm sorry?
Yeah, Yeah, go ahead.
What is Everson Griffin's favorite thing to eat? I mean, you're a defensive lineman. I know you're not as big as many defensive linemen, but you gotta love to eat, right?
Yeah, I like a nice little bacon double cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, onion, a little mustard.
Except for football, what is your favorite sport?
Baseball.
And last but not least, what is something about Everson Griffen that many people do not know about?
I'm a new dad. I have a 5-week-old son sitting here rocking in the swing right now.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, man.
Yep.
All right, so I see you're doing some things with the Leaders of Tomorrow Foundation. Do you mind telling us a little bit about that? Is that your foundation?
I'm the spokesman for the foundation, but basically it is the Leaders of Tomorrow. We're trying to raise 1 million meals in 2013 for the kids. We just want to start there. That's our starting point. We just want to try to hit that mark to raise 1 million meals for the kids. And then we want to spread it around the world, around the nation. We're trying to get everybody involved in it. We're trying to feed the kids that go hungry every night before they go to sleep or miss a meal or anything like that. And our whole goal is to just get people to become leaders and have them to want to help the kids out and become more a part of our foundation and seek this. We want to seek to help other kids so they won't starve at night. Our whole main goal is for the kids, and without our kids, we're not going to have nothing in the future. We need our kids to dream big and go big, and that's what basically Leaders of Tomorrow is.
Yeah, that sounds great, man. That sounds great. And, before I let you go, Everson, is there anything you'd like to plug on the air? I mean, I know you have a new Twitter account, man, at Everson Griffen. Why did you decide to join Twitter finally?
Man, it's just, I don't know, just a matter of time. I started because it's this new foundation, Leaders of Tomorrow. We need people to connect with me and get the vibe of me, and that's what my whole purpose is, just to get a new Twitter account and just come alive to people and know that I'm here and and willing to help the kids out there.
Hey, that's great, man. That's great. Is there any like a website or anything we could visit if we want to find more information about Leaders of Tomorrow?
Yeah, there is. I will post it on my Twitter page. So.
All right, sounds good. Everson, I really appreciate your time tonight, man. Before I let you go, is there anything else you'd like to plug on the air?
Just want to give a shout out to my fiance Tiffany Brand and my newborn son Grayson Scott Griffen. I love them, and everything I do is for my family and them. So gotta keep it going, baby.
Sounds great, man. Good luck to you. Good luck to your family. Good luck to Leaders of Tomorrow, and I would love to have you on the show later on in the future, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care.